Remember the Rebel? It's exactly why we chose this color. Eye-catching, but not conventional. The neon pink is a color with vigor and strength. Dystopian atmospheres in movies and games often use this color in dark scenes for contrast. For a balance of attitude and style, the pink is used as a functional highlight.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jimmy. Welcome to our ship. Today will be one of the most historical days. We will be the witness of ASUS ROG 10 Gen launching. Aren't you curious? Keep your eyes on me. I will tell you more. Hello everyone, it's great to see you all again. This year, we've been through a lot together. Before the event starts, I would like to show my biggest thanks to each of you who is watching the ROG Intel 10 Gen online launch event now. Even in this pandemic condition, all of you are still with us, with ASUS, with ROG. We cannot continue our success without your support. Now is the time to share our success together. In worldwide, ROG is no doubt the #1 gaming laptop brand based on 2020 April GfK. We have gained 22.6% market share. Until last year, ROG constantly achieved more than 7,000 awards. And also, based on 2020 April GfK, we're also solid #1 gaming laptop brand in the focus area all over the world. West EMEA, East EMEA, and of course in APAC region. Especially in USA, UK, Finland, France, Sweden, Greece, Hungary, Romania, Russia, Indonesia, and Thailand. ROG is the #1 gaming laptop brand. Last and the most important country, Malaysia. We still maintain the unbeatable #1 in gaming laptop with a 40% market share. Thank you very much. As we all know that the world has changed dramatically this year with the COVID-19 pandemic, where it affects every aspect of our lives. Billions of people turn to connected devices to help them cope with life and work under lockdown. Almost 50% of internet users been spending more time using their laptop compared to their pre-lockdown behaviors. People's digital life behavior are also changing dramatically. We can say that significant numbers of people have already overcome key barriers to trial and adoption. So new habit formed and change is unavoidable. People are spending more time on creating the contents and streaming. In ROG, we take that as a challenge and bring that as our spirit. The reason why we continuously surprise you with the latest ROG products is because we keep evolving with the world and ready to change anytime. Here are 3 important elements that we value the most. It's the spirit of ROG, our end user, and the last and the most innovative technology. And yes, every time our end users involve, the ROG spirit and the leading technology innovation will also evolve to bring the best of the best product to the market. You might wonder, what is our ROG spirit? Based on cyberpunk concept, ROG spirit is born to enhance the identity and the experience of the world. In this ROG world, lives neo gamers who have spatial abilities and their own epics as a symbol of freedom and creativity. All the elements of our products, visual, technologies, and marketing materials are based from this ROG world. All the images and identities is synchronized through the ROG worldview. We have prepared a very special video about lives through the eyes of the ROG worldview. ROG Spirit is not the only thing we consider while planning our product. ROG end users is formed strongly by the core gamers. The need of the core gamers is always our first priority. But as I said, we're always on to the change. From the research and also the trend, ROG laptops not only get more attention from the hardcore gamers, more and more demands from creators, programmers, and many more from different fields. And so yes, we did listen to this voice and prepare the surprise hero product this time to fulfill the needs for all the creators. Not only for the creators, inspired with how the world is improving constantly and how diversified our end users are. So in this 2020, we create a unique combination of color, where we use black as a basic and put the new pink color to embellish the uniqueness of the design. We craft this idea on the design to bring you a whole new experience, which brings us the electro punk. By using this color, ROG hopes to bring joy and positivity to the world and give the best to our end user, so they can always be the inspiration in their field. Focusing on ROG Spirit and design didn't mean to sacrifice the performance. We are behind the innovators, so ROG products are always packed with the leading technology. Here are 6 highlighted KSP, which are adapted in the complete ROG Intel 10th Gen lineup. The most powerful Intel 10th Gen processor, the best lit-up display, the most innovative liquid metal technology. The updated SSD slots with pop-up screw to help easier customization and the most convenient Type-C charging. Regarding the first and the most important technology, let's welcome Intel APJ CCG Sales Director Jack Huang to show you the strength of the Intel 10th Gen processors.
Thank you, ASUS, for inviting me to be part of this exciting launch. I am thrilled to be here to join the introduction of some of the most innovative and highest performance ROG products ever, powered by our new 10th Gen Intel Core processors. 10th Gen Intel Core processors deliver desktop caliber performance with up to 5.3 GHz to deliver the highest performance gameplay, and with 8 core options that can handle the most demanding tasks for gamers and creators alike. We continue to work closely with ASUS and are partnering to deliver new, unique platform features such as Thunderbolt 3 for the first time on Zephyrus, and the industry's fastest connectivity with Intel Wi-Fi 6, available on all ROG 10th Gen products. The 10th Gen Intel Core i9 processors deliver the ultimate in performance and can be unlocked for ultimate gaming, creation, and streaming experiences. ASUS offers a great lineup of 10th Gen i9 and i7 8-core products such as the ROG Strix S-Car 17, the ROG Zephyrus M15, and the ROG Zephyrus Duo. ASUS and Intel continue to partner closely together to drive the new innovative form factors and designs. I'm absolutely in love with the new Zephyrus Duo. Powered by up to a 10th Gen Intel Core i9 processor and armed with a secondary screen, you can game and create like never before. This is truly a game changer. This is a highly versatile gaming laptop equipped with a 15-inch primary display and a half-height second display. We think this will allow gamers to take their gameplay to new levels by having more information at their fingertips and seamlessly multitask. Intel continues to push the gaming industry forward, and our deep technical collaborations with ASUS have brought these innovative form factors to life. In addition to the beautiful Zephyrus Duo, we have a full lineup of ASUS gaming systems powered by the latest 10th Gen Intel Core processors. Thank you again, ASUS, for years of innovation and partnership with Intel. We are honored to have been on this journey with you. Big congratulations on the launch of your 10th gen based systems. Next, let's welcome ROG Global TPR Sasha Krohn to talk more about the other 5 KSPs of upgraded technology. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Sascha Krohn, Head of Technical Marketing for ASUS and ROG Systems. I always enjoy meeting you guys face to face. It's a pity it can't happen this year, but I'm already excited about seeing you all next year. So Jack did a great job talking about all the improvements from 9th gen to 10th gen. And we have been busy refining and improving our laptops too. So here are some of the key points that we would like to highlight that we are particularly proud of. Going from 9th gen to 10th gen, we don't just swap out one part for the next. We actually try to push up the stack and go for the top part that we can possibly put into our laptops. So going from Core i7 in the 9th gen to Core i7 in the 10th gen, we actually go from a 6-core part to the fastest Core i7, which is an 8-core part. So you get 2 extra cores. Memory cache goes up from 12 megabytes to 60 megabytes, and the memory clock, the DDR4 memory clock, goes from 2666, not just to 2933, but we actually go all the way up to 3200 megahertz. So all our 10th gen Core i9 systems come with 3200 megahertz DDR4 straight out of the box, and all the 8-core Core i7 parts come with 2933 out of the box, and you can easily push that up to 3200 megahertz in BIOS. In true ROG spirit, we've been innovating our panels at a crazy speed. So it's hard to remember that only 2 years ago, we started with a 120 Hz IPS panel, the first ones to bring this to market in a gaming laptop. And now we're at already double the speed, 240 Hz, and even pushed it to 300 Hz now. That's really insane if you think about it, because now gaming laptop panels are running at 300 Hz. The fastest you can find on a desktop monitor is actually 240 Hz. So whether you want the fastest gaming panel on the planet, 300 Hz, 240 Hz with 3 milliseconds and 100% sRGB, or you want something more creator-focused with our 4K 100% Adobe RGB panel, we got you covered. And we got both of those panels with G-Sync support, and they're both Pantone validated and calibrated at the factory. That means each panel and each laptop actually is individually calibrated at the factory to ensure maximum color accuracy. And thanks to GPU Switch, we're able to let you play with G-Sync enabled or enjoy the benefits of Optimus for longer battery life. The most memorable and notable improvement that most of you will probably associate with our ROG 10th gen gaming laptops is that we're bringing liquid metal to all of them. So all ROG Strix and ROG Zephyrus models come with liquid metal now. We've been working together with Thermal Grizzly in Germany and Der Bauer in particular, shout out to you, on this for the last few years, and to make sure we get the most out of liquid metal in our laptops. And this is something that's actually not that obvious from the outside. The process we had to come up with and the tools we had to develop in-house to apply the liquid metal and to ensure that the liquid metal stays on the silicon die, on the CPU die, and the CPU die only is actually something that took us quite some time and effort. But it totally paid off. We actually made a really cool video that shows the process of how we apply the liquid metal. So let's have a look. Another really cool thing about our 10th gen series is that all of them now come with our pop-up screw. Our pop-up screw comes in one corner of the laptop and stays attached to the bottom cover. So when you remove all the screws and you unscrew them, the pop-up screw stays on the bottom cover, but then pops open the cover by around 1 millimeter. That's just enough so you can pry open the cover, remove it from the laptop, and then you can upgrade the memory, the SODIMM slots, or the SSDs. And on our Strix models, now we actually have 3 M.2 SSD slots, and 2 of them can even run in RAID 0. So you can upgrade and access all of them and configure your system however you want now or in the future. Type-C charging or Type-C PD for power delivery is something we're also really proud of. We're the first ones to bring it to gaming laptops, and it really makes a huge difference when it comes to portability of the laptops. So for our Zephyrus models, top to bottom, we support Type-C charging. And when you're at home and you need all the performance of your system, you probably still need your 180, 230, or 240 adapter. But when you go outside, you probably don't need all the performance. And for those scenarios, it's perfect to just bring a small, lightweight Type-C PD charger. Some of them are as low as 88 grams, so you don't even feel if you have them in your pocket with you. Also, in many places, you have a Type-C PD charger already, so you don't even need to bring one by yourself. That means you essentially never run out of battery, and you can quickly charge up wherever you go. Based on popular demand, we also added Thunderbolt 3 to our 10th gen gaming laptops. So the ROG Zephyrus S17, S15, and M15 now come with Thunderbolt 3, which allows you to connect super fast external SSD storage or external graphics adapters. So you can connect external boxes to your laptop that let you install a desktop graphics card for even greater performance and the option to upgrade the graphics in your laptop in the future. This sums up what we believe are the key takeaways from our ROG 10th Gen Gaming Laptop series. Now let's welcome Jimmy back on the stage to show you guys our powerful ROG Intel 10th Gen family.
Let's welcome the most powerful Intel 10th Gen family.
Hello everyone, I'm Gary from ADC, the ASUS Design Center. Before we talk about the design concept, I'm going to share again the core thinking in our design team. We believe that the thorough experience is the key to link gamers together, and this kind of bond could be very, very strong. But how do we create the exclusive ROG experience, which is different from our competitors? We think that it should be based on our innovation products, the brand beliefs, and then a community where gamers feel they belong to. And these are the criteria when we build every ROG products. Based on the design research, we found that using the multiple display become the significant demands of the gamers, and so do the professions. And this is where our design and form factor concept come from. But remember the Rebel, which is one of the ROG spirit. We could not just add one more screen there. We had to figure out what is the best solutions for gamers. Therefore, we evaluate some different user habits and experience. One is the combination of two 16:9 screen. That means 32:9 in total. The other is the combination of two ROG phones with the total 36:9 screen. And the last one is the same ratio as 3 16:9 screen. Every solution has its own benefits, and we did a lot of research and interview with gamers for making the decision, which is 32:9, the biggest screen and the best experience. Not only the screen size, we thought deeply about how gamers interact with their devices. We broke away from conventions, as we do for all ROG products for the Rebel. In order to make the second display working seamlessly, we create a new type of hinge. This hinge taps the display upward for 13 degrees, and it also moves the display to 28 millimeters. It's all about gamers' comfortable viewing and a stable interaction with the touchscreen. As one of the Zephyrus family, the slash is must, and it shows the attitude of ROG, clear and powerful. This slash also represents the slashes who have different demands during working, gaming through the second display. For gamers, the second screen could show some additional match information or the quiz directions. Even it could be a game streaming deck. For creators, it helped them to keep the critical toolbar in view and leave more space on the primary display when photo editing or animation editing. Or just the most normal usage, works, chat, and music at the same time. This is how the Zephyrus Duo 15 helped us to get better experience. And this is the design concept and the story behind. Next, let's welcome ASUS Malaysia ROG PM Jason to talk more about the most powerful Intel 10th Gen ROG family.
Hello everyone, this is Jason. It's great to see you all again. Today, I'm so excited to introducing our ROG whole lineup to every one of you. Without further ado, let's get started. Every year, ROG will bring different products to excite gamers. It's not only just represent our passion in gaming industry, but also shows our dedication to provide the best ever gaming product to every one of you. So, let's welcome our ROG Zephyrus Duo 15, the world's first 300Hz gaming laptop with dual screen and liquid metal cooling. Before I started, let's see the video first. Nowadays, since owned media is getting more and more popular, as part of the gaming industry leader, we discovered that there are more and more gamers loves to do live streaming and sharing their content to the public via different social platforms. Gamers are not just gamers. Gamers are creators. So, they should have owned a laptop that not only enables them for hardcore gaming, meanwhile allows them to do content creating. This inspiration gave birth to our ROG Zephyrus Duo 15. Immerse yourself in gorgeous graphics on one of two beautiful 15.6 inches displays. Choose amazingly detailed 4K 60Hz visuals with a broader range of colors, or opt for a faster Full HD panel whose 300Hz refresh rate and 3 millisecond response time are tailored for fast-paced play. Both use G-Sync technology to deliver smoother gameplay with lower input lag and no tearing. The ROG ScreenPad Plus display is with 3840 x 1100 resolution, 100% sRGB color gamut, and support touching and stylus. One-of-a-kind hinge design that tilts the secondary display up in the same motion as lifting the lid, effortlessly giving you a more comfortable angle for touchscreen interaction and viewing, and opening up a larger air intake to radically improve cooling through the lightweight metal chassis. ROG Zephyrus Duo is born to let you not only pro in games, but also pro in creation. It comes with Intel Core i9 processor. Graphic card is up to RTX 2080 Super Max-Q and support overclocking up to 1330 MHA boost clock. RAM is up to DDR4 32GB 3200 MHz memory. And storage is up to 2 TB PCIe SSD and also support RAID 0 technology. Long battery life and ultra slim chassis enables every ROG Zephyrus Duo end user to easily carry on the go. Type-C charging with Thunderbolt 3 lets you recharge from portable power packs. The USB Type-C with Thunderbolt 3 support that creators, gamers, and power users expand their workstation anywhere. Connect multiple displays for more efficient multitasking, or add on high-speed storage for lightning-fast media editing and transfers. With a peak interface bandwidth of up to 40 GB per second, you can output media to UHD TVs, monitors, and more at up to 8K resolution. System speed and responsiveness is boosted by 32 GB of high-performance 32 MHz RAM, which can be bumped up to a massive 48 GB with an additional SO-DIMM slot. Multitasking and work-play balance life are getting more and more common. Thus, thin and light gaming laptop plays a more and more important role in gaming industry. Apart from ROG Zephyrus Duo 15, ROG Zephyrus S15 and 17, and M15 are designed to fulfill every different user's need. Mobility is always our major concern for Zephyrus series. Without engineers' effort, it's yet thin and light. Less than 20 mm slim and less than 2 kilos, but also with a battery that lasts up to 8 hours of use to make gaming more accessible and portable, without compromising the experience or diluting ROG DNA. The ROG Zephyrus series strikes a perfect balance between power and portability. Patent-exclusive active aerodynamic system allows to have more airflow space and reduced 20% of temperature. N-key rollover and per-key RGB and also Aura Sync technology are a must for all ROG products. Here's comes another Zephyrus family member, ROG Zephyrus S17. The world's slimmest 17 inches RTX gaming laptop with liquid metal cooling. Let's check out the product video first. As everyone should have known, Zephyrus S17 breaks the limitation of thin and light gaming laptop can do. It's the only one gaming laptop in the world enables to fit in standard RTX 2070 Super graphic card, at the meantime delivering the power of this graphic card. It's equipped with Intel 10th Gen 8-core i7 processor and up to RTX 2080 Super Max-Q graphic card, up to 48GB 3200 MHz memory and 1TB PCIe x 4 storage. Panel is the key of immersive gaming experience. Zephyrus S17 comes with a 17 inches G-Sync panel with 300Hz refresh rate and also 3 millisecond response time. It's super ideal for FPS game. And the 100% sRGB with Phantom validation certificate to ensure you can enjoy the best color gamut among thin and light gaming laptop. Next model is ROG Zephyrus S15. Let's check out the product video. It's equipped with Intel 10th Gen 8-core i7 processor, and also graphic card is up to RTX 2080 Super Max-Q graphic card. System RAM is up to 32GB 3200 MHz memory and 1TB PCIe x 4 storage. S15 also comes with a G-Sync panel with 300Hz with 3 milliseconds. This panel also passed a Pantone certification. With that being said, the color range of S15 also can fulfill every gamer's needs. The next Zephyrus member is our M15. is equipped with Intel 10th Gen 6-core i7 processor. Graphic card is up to GTX 1660 Ti Max-Q graphic card. System RAM is up to 42GB, 3200 MHz memory, and 1TB PCIe by 4 storage. Next, we're gonna introducing our ROG Strix SCAR series. The world's first 300Hz 3-millisecond display with ROG Keystone and liquid metal cooling. Let's check out the product video first. All the while, our ROG Strix SCAR series are well known with pro and esports gamers. This year, we do some little refresh and enhancement on design while still bears last year's heritage. Strix design was the group collaboration between ROG and BMW design team. Wrapped around lightning bar gives gamers with more flexibility to customize their own lightning preference. Not to mention, N-key rollover and overstroke technology has been a default for all ROG products. Aura Sync technology enables users to synchronize all the fantastic lighting along with ROG peripherals. Key open doors to your home. Your valuable possessions. ROG Keystone let you unlock the door to World Championship, fame and honor. This physical key design allows our gamers to have an immersive mechanical trigger experience. To set up and use gear, when you insert the keystone, a pattern of moving light appears and unlocks your customized settings. Of course, it comes with 300Hz and 3 milliseconds with 100% sRGB panel, which represents a high standard of gaming laptop display. It comes with Intel 10th Gen 8-core i7 processor and graphic card up to RTX 2080 Super graphic card. RAM is up to 32GB, 3200 MHz memory, and up to 3TB PCIe by 4 SSD storage. It also supports RAID 0 technology for faster data transfer speed. Next is ROG Strix series, the world's first multiple color gaming laptop with liquid metal cooling. Since last year, we introduced ROG Strix G series. We've received very positive feedback from market and also ROG users. Given that several end user survey and suggestion, this year we bring in more colors option to fulfill every gamer's need. Let's check out the product video. not just the original black and the full-body glacier blue this year. We are going to bring you a brand new color for Malaysia market. With that being said, here I am glad to introduce our ROG Strix G15 Electro Punk. Let's check out this video.
Remember the Rebel? It's exactly why we chose this color. Eye-catching, but not conventional. The neon pink is a color with vigor and strength. Dystopian atmospheres in movies and games often use this color in dark scenes for contrast. For a balance of attitude and style, the pink is used as a functional highlight.
Not just the laptop itself, but also we're bringing 4 complete Electro Punk set for gamers are in fanaticism with pink color, including ROG peripherals. Spec-wise, it's equipped with 6-core 10th Gen Intel i7 processor, and the graphic card is up to GTX 1660 Ti. RAM is up to 32GB, 2932 MHz memory, and storage is up to 1TB PCIe by 4 SSD. Refresh rate this year will be available with 144Hz for every Strix G machine. And it also bears with N-key rollover and overstroke and Aura Sync technology. It's pretty much end of my session today. I believe every one of you are super excited of all the ROG 10th Gen product. Here, we'd like to give you a quick recap of all the amazing gaming laptops that we will bring this year. Let's check this out.
Hi, this is Shah from Podder.net, and today we are going to be discussing the most important part of the ROG Zephyrus Duo, which is the ROG ScreenPad Plus. Now on the ROG Zephyrus Duo, you have 2 displays and both are interconnected. You can choose to use this displays separately or you can use them as one. Now the primary display gives you 3840 by 2160 and the secondary display gives you 3840 by 1100. Optionally, you can go for Full HD option, which is 1920 x 1080 on the primary display and 1920 by 550 on the secondary display. There is a button next to the power button here, which upon pressing it, it turns on or off the ROG ScreenPad Plus. There is an arrow key on the ROG ScreenPad Plus, and this brings out the app drawer. You can customize with apps that you prefer, you can add them, you can delete them, or you can rearrange them to the grid as you wish. For example, I'll pull out this Photoshop icon from the start menu and pull it inside the app drawer, and it just creates a link right inside the app drawer. Now I can hold it and I can rearrange it to another different position, and if I do not want it anymore, I can just press on the cross button and it gets deleted. So you can customize it just the way that you want it. There are 4 applets pre-installed on the ROG ScreenPad Plus. The first one is the Quick Key app. It's a keyboard shortcuts applet that allows you to create single button combos for combination keys. All you have to do is hit the edit button, give it a name, and press the shortcut key. and you're done. The second applet on the ROG ScreenPad Plus is the handwriting applet, which is a handwriting recognition applet that allows you to write on it and recognize it into readable text. The third applet is the number key applet, a number applet with some extra keys like backspace and percentage. Considering we have a numpad already on our touchpad, this number key gives you another alternative to input number when you have to use the numpad together with the trackpad. The fourth app is the App Deals app, which is a software marketplace that hosts some exclusive deals, like 20% Adobe Premiere subscription. On this sidebar, we have several additional options. Let's go through them one by one. The first one lets us adjust the screen brightness. The second one is task groups. Now let me explain a bit about the task groups. What does it do? For example, on my typical usage, I like to leave my browser open, I run the File Explorer app, and I like to enjoy some of my music with the Spotify app. So I can rearrange them into the grid the way I want it to be, and I can keep a snapshot of this from the task groups. So all I have to do is hit the task group button, press the three dots, select the group that I want to assign it to, and press this capture button at the bottom. And this will locate the three windows accordingly. Now I can close all the windows, and I can relaunch them at just a single tap. That's interesting. Now the third option on the sidebar allows us to swap the windows between the two displays. By just pressing this button, the primary display will be swapped with the second display, and the secondary display will be swapped with the primary display. The fourth option on the sidebar is the App Navigator. Since we will be using the secondary display to multitask a lot, the secondary display might get a little too cluttered, and we may want to use an app that is hidden. To do this, press the App Navigator key and select the hidden app to bring it forward. And the fifth option is to disable the physical keyboard. There are times when you might want to be enjoying a movie and your pet may want to join in the fun by sitting on the keyboard. Pressing Disable Keyboard disables the physical keyboard, allowing you to enjoy your entertainment without disruption. The sixth option on the sidebar are the settings, which allows you to tweak a plethora of tweaks for your ROG ScreenPad Plus. The first one is the ScreenPad Plus brightness that allows you to tweak the brightness of the ScreenPad Plus. Next, we have Change Your ScreenPad Plus background, which allows you to change the background specifically for the ROG ScreenPad Plus. Next, we have Default Window Size, which sets the default window size that is opened from the launcher. Next, we have Automatically Hide Launcher button, which hides that little arrow on the side. Next, we have Enable Organizers for ScreenPad Plus, which turn on Window Organizer that shows little tabs when you are moving windows around the second display to automatically snap them to organizable sizes. Next, we have Enable Action Menu, which allows you to switch, add, or extend windows across your twin displays. Next, we have Enable ScreenPad Plus Battery Saver. Next, we have set ScreenPad Plus display, resolution and scaling exclusively so you can choose if you prefer 3840 by 1100 or 1920 by 550 resolutions. Finally, we have some learning and quick guides in case you want to learn how things work around here. First, switch it to the other display, or add it to the app drawer and switch it to the other display in case you might want to KIV it for the moment. Now if you realize it, the app moved to the secondary display, but there's a shortcut key for this particular window added inside the app drawer. Or you can extend it to span both displays, which gives you a very immersive experience. The ROG ScreenPad Plus lets you create your favorite environment depending on your usage criteria. Spoil yourself because you have so much space to play around with. Now let me show you an example by creating my favorite environment, which is the design environment. So I have a PSD file here which will execute the Adobe Photoshop, which is my favorite photo editing software. Now if you look at this environment, the first thing that you will notice is this is the more common essentials workspace, which is pretty much common to every normal user. But what I want to do is I want to move my widgets around because I have so much space at the bottom. So I can move this widget for the color widget, I can move it here. I can move my layers widget here, and pretty much everything that's in Photoshop. But let me show you my final version, which is this. So I have a full workspace at the top screen, and on my bottom screen, I have all my widgets which are touch enabled, and I can just tweak them here and there. You can also set your environment to a musical oriented one. You can run players, you can run recorders, you can run amplifiers, you can run digital music instruments, or anything that lets you flow with your creativity. If you're a content creator, for example, a game streamer, you can run your game on the primary display while assisted by XSplit Gamecaster or OBS or any other streaming application for the case to make your streaming experience more seamless. Of course, if you're a hardcore gamer and gaming is in your DNA, you can run apps like Overwolf to have an overlay on your secondary display that gives you immersive data on the existing game that you're playing to give you an enhanced gaming experience on the Zephyrus Duo. All that and a lot more with the ROG ScreenPad Plus. Your options are limitless. This is Shah from Pod.net signing off. Game on.
Hello everyone, I'm back on the stage again for the most exciting moment, price announcement. First, let us recap on ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 features. It comes with dual screen and expands more possibilities. Allows you to have a powerful productivity with Intel Core i9 and RTX 2080 Super. You can see with Pantone validated display. Next level in cooling with AAS Plus, and is a powerhouse with portability. The spec will be up to 8-core 10th-gen Core i9 CPU, up to RTX 2080 Super, GDDR6, 8GB of RAM, liquid metal compound applied by custom EMS machine, 15.6 UHD 4K or 300Hz 3 milliseconds display, and 100% sRGB display as well. 32GB DDR4 RAM, 1TB plus 1TB PCIe SSD, and RAID 0. The price is ringgit. And next, the ROG Zephyrus S15 and 17. It has big power with Intel Core i7 CPU and RTX 2080 Super, Max-Q in a slim body. Pantone validated display with thin bezels. Switchable graphics for work and play. Intelligent cooling with liquid metal. Per key RGB Lightning and Aura Sync. The spec is 8-core 10th-gen Intel Core i7 CPU, up to RTX 2080 Super Max-Q, GDDR6 8GB of RAM, and also liquid metal compound applied by custom EMS machine. 15.6-inch and 17.3-inch Full HD 300Hz and 3 milliseconds display with G-Sync. 100% sRGB display and also up to 32GB of RAM, 1TB PCIe SSD. The price starts from 10,499 ringgit. As for the ROG Zephyrus M15, it has great power with Core i7 CPU, GTX 1660 Ti, superior display at 240Hz, Wi-Fi 6 high-speed productivity, intelligent cooling with a liquid metal, perky RGB lighting and Aura Sync. The spec is Intel 10 Gen 6 cores Core i7 CPU, GTX 1660 Ti, GDDR6 60GB of RAM, liquid metal compound applied by custom EMS machine. 15.6 Full HD with 240Hz 3 milliseconds with G-Sync 100% sRGB display. 16GB of RAM, 1TB PCIe SSD. And the price is 6,999 ringgit. For the ROG Strix Scar 15 and 17 series, you can game at 300Hz with up to GeForce RTX 2080 Super. Run quick and cool with liquid metal. Expand your game with hyperdrive, perky RGB lighting and Aura Sync. The spec is Intel 10 Gen 8 Core Core i7 CPU, up to RTX 2080 Super, GDDR6 8GB of RAM, liquid metal compound applied by custom EMS machine. 15.6 and 17.3 inch Full HD up to 300Hz with 3 milliseconds also come with the G-Sync. It's also up to 32GB DDR4 RAM, up to 1TB PCIe SSD. The price is starting from 7,499 ringgit. As for the ROG Strix G15 and 17, it features ultra-fast display at 144Hz, powered with Intel Core i7, up to GeForce RTX 2060, run with liquid metal and quick and reliable Wi-Fi 6. The spec is with up to Intel 10 Gen 6 Core Core i7 CPU, up to RTX 2060, GDDR6, 6GB of RAM, liquid metal compound applied by custom EMS machine as well. 15.6 and 17.3 Full HD up to 144Hz with G-Sync display, up to 16GB of RAM, up to 1TB PCIe SSD. The price is starting from 4,399 ringgit. And lastly, for the ROG Strix G15 Electro Punk Edition, the spec is Intel 10 Gen 6 Core i7 CPU, GTX 1660 Ti, GDDR6 4GB of RAM, liquid metal compound applied by custom EMS machine, 15.6 Full HD 144Hz display, 8GB of RAM, 512GB PCIe SSD. The price is 5,199 ringgit. That's all for today, and I'm sure I'll be seeing you guys soon. Please stay tuned for more exciting ROG products.